हेलो। टीथ स्कल्प्ट कर रही हूँ आज। हाँ हाँ, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। ऑप्शन है मेरे पास। मैं स्कल्प्ट कर दूंगी तुम्हारे टीथ, डोंट वरी। ये देखो ना, ये एक बनाया था मैंने, आई विल शो यू। और जो इससे बेटर वाला था, दिस इज द फर्स्ट पीस, तो ये उतना अच्छा नहीं बना था। जो इससे बेटर वाला है वो रखा हुआ है कहीं पे, लाइक मैंने बहुत ढूंढा बट मुझे मिल ही नहीं रहा है, किधर रख दिया पता नहीं। तो पॉलीमर क्ले यूज कर रही हूँ मैं, सरनेट की। आप चाहो तो स्कल्पी प्रीमो भी यूज़ कर सकते हो, इफ़ देर इज़ एनी आर्टिस्ट हु वांट्स टू नो मोर अबाउट पॉलीमर क्ले। और इस टाइम पे जब लाइव आती हूँ तो डेफिनेटली बस सिर्फ बातें कर रही होती हूँ, काम आधा कर चुकी होती हूँ या तो फिर कुछ कर नहीं पाती हूँ, तो सिर्फ बात करते और थोड़ी बहुत नॉलेज शेयर करते, या जो बिगिनर्स हैं, आर्टिस्ट हैं, अगर उनको कुछ जानना है तो दे कैन आस्क क्वेश्चन, आई विल रिप्लाई। This is what I'm trying to create today, and this piece is the example. This is how it is going to be. ये जो मैंने फेस, जो ये माउथ बनाया है विद टंग और ये टीथ्स, तो इसी का बेटर वर्जन, दिस इज़ द फर्स्ट पीस जो मैंने बनाया था। और अभी मैं लाइक एक पीस और बना चुकी हूँ जो कि काफ़ी अच्छा बना है, बट इस वक्त मैंने कहीं पर रख दिया है, आई एम नॉट एबल टू फाइंड दैट पीस, so sorry for that. And I'm going to show lots of my work today. Yes, I am a biology student. I was actually. No, I'm not preparing for anything. And this teeth is not for, like कुछ भी ऐसे स्टडी से रिलेटेड नहीं है. It's just like I'm an artist and I love to create scary things, like scary faces, mouth with the tongue and the blood dripping things. So I love creating those things, monsters and all. So I'm creating these teeth for a monster mouth, and I have a lot of monster planters on my page on Instagram. If you want, you can check it out. It's VCREATE_TTGS. So I create those creepy things. So for that, I'm making these teeth. Here is an example. This is not that creepy because this is the first piece. I was actually learning how to create all these things. So that's all. I don't have right now actually. This is the only thing which I have because I am like an artist who create custom work. So all my projects are sold out now, and I don't have any such face with a monstrous vibe on it. I don't have actually. Maybe one earring is there. Just give me a moment. Let me get that. There should be one piece. Yes, this one. You might like this one. This one I've shown in the last live also. अच्छा, आप लोग ना ये जो प्राइजेस लिखे हुए हैं इस पे मत जाएगा. These are all सब मिक्स हो चुके हैं. इतने बार खोल के चीज़ें दिखा चुकी हूँ. Actually, I'm a miniature artist and I have created this piece. These are the like tiny monster brooches, and I have these teeth already created, and now I'm making the big one. I'll flip the camera and show you the details. Just give me a second. And I have these teeth, tiny teeth for tiny projects already done. These tiny teeth I use in such kind of projects. They are all properly cured and baked. Oops. Let me open it if I can show you. Let me show you this tiny teeth. This is the tiny teeth I've used in these kind of projects. So yes, I have already prepared these teeth, and now I'm making this bigger one because I just feel like creating something which I can show on live, because these tiny things I tried on the last live, but I was unable to do that because when you create such tiny pieces, you need to hold your breath, and if you hold your breath, you will not be able to talk. So that's what. So thank you so much. Let me flip the camera again. Okay. So yes, this is what I do, and when you're working with white clay, you need to wipe your hands properly. So teeth sculpting, I am using translucent clay for this. Thank you so much. If there's any artist who wants to ask any question, like for polymer clay or air dry clay or resin, I'm a resin artist also, lip and art. So whatever you want to ask about these art forms, you can definitely. And I'll be showing my work in between. First, need to clean my hands and my table before starting this sculpting process. For that we need baby wipes. This is the essential part of your work if you are working with translucent clays or white clay. So if you want, you can check my work on VCREATE_TTGS. You will be able to see more scary pieces I've created. I don't have much of my artworks with me because they are all custom work and sold out. So guys, if anyone is there who wants to ask about polymer clay or who is a clay artist and need some help, I'm here to help. And so I'm going to sculpt. Today I have a lot of projects to show. Let me show you this one. Again, if I show it to you, then I won't be able to use this clay. चलो यार आज रहने देती हूँ बस यही, बिकॉज वाइट क्ले के साथ मैं और चीज़ें दिखा नहीं पाऊँगी. I have to keep this clay over here and let's show my work and talk about it. Okay. This is my work. This is also a fridge magnet, or you can place it on easel stand. This is a tiny one, but so double tap if you like it. There's an old door and a bougainvillea tree. I tried to create a bougainvillea tree, but it doesn't look like that. But you can use it as a fridge magnet, or you can place it on easel stand. So yes. Any resin artist? I'm not looking for any professional artist. Just like if you have ever done any DIY projects on resin or clay or anything, lip pen. I'm here to talk, guys, and to show my work. Okay. Shri Lipt Das, okay. No problem. So if you want to ask anything, you can ask. Like, I am a lip pen artist and I am a resin artist as well. Whatever art form you are planning to do, you can ask. So I'll show you some of my resin artwork. Like I preserved these leaves. These are not leaves. These are hydrangea flowers actually. So it's a hydrangea flower and I preserved it. It looks like this. We can make earrings, brooches, or a lot of things, pendants. One more flower is there. I don't know the name of this flower, but yes, I have preserved this as well in the resin with a black background. Background is kind of shimmery. There is a shimmer in the background. Hello Gauri. So again, I'm calling all the artists, whether you are beginner or professional, if you want any help or if you want to ask any question regarding resin art, lip art, clay art, whichever kind of clay, you can ask. I'm here to help. I'm not going to sculpt anything, though I have, okay. Okay. Can you elaborate a little bit which type of problem you are facing? Bubbles or like it doesn't come out of the mold prop easily, or like just a little bit. Give me a hint. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shri. I'll call you Shri because your name is quite long, so I'll call you Shri. These are the tiny roses. Bubbles, okay. Okay, use a blowtorch. Blowtorch is a very good option. Just don't overdo it because it will tend to make your resin turn yellow. So don't use a lot of blowtorch. Just a little bit. That is enough. That will burst your. And also do not mix your clay. Mix your resin quickly. Just take some time, mix it slowly, mix it properly, scrap the sides. That's the trick. And pour it in the mold with the help of a spatula or something. I'll show you just a minute. For example, you are pouring your resin in a mold. Take one spatula, maybe this one. Just pour it on the spatula like this. Just इसको ऐसे बस ऐसे टिका के इसको मिला के रखना है and then pour it like this. Depression in the middle, do you use that spray or something? Yes, ice cream stick you can use. Do you use that spray of bubble removing spray or something? If you do, that depression is because of that only. Bubble removing spray is very common nowadays. It's very trending actually. So a lot of people are using. So if you are facing that depression issue, it is because of that only. Or maybe there's a problem in your table. The mold is going to bend like this. If there's a bend, then there is some problem on your table. It look flat, but it would be like somewhere it is bendy or something. Oh yes, bubble removing spray tend to create those depressions or dips in the piece. Yes, alcohol spray, it is the same thing. That bubble removing spray contains alcohol. So that sometimes create sometimes most of the time if you increase the amount, like it's a pro thing yaar. I really don't find it comfortable using those sprays. I find blowtorch enough to pop out the bubbles. Don't use that. जरा भी ओवरडू होता है ना तो it gives that depression and finish में बहुत फर्क पड़ता है. That is my personal opinion. Brands promote their thing, lot of artists, lot of influencers are saying कि use it, but मुझे अच्छे results नहीं मिले, so I don't prefer. Thank you so much. Love to help. And which resin you guys are using, like 3:1 or 2:1? Okay, 3:1. 3:1 is actually more of a casting resin. Casting resin in the sense you can, it's very thin and you can pour it in the molds. But for 2:1, you cannot pour it on the mold. If you use 2:1 resin in the mold, your piece, either the mold will get totally, it will ruin your mold, and 2:1 is basically for top coating things. So, and it's quite thick also. So it will destroy your mold first of all. So 2:1 is a thicker one and used as a, most of the time we use it as a top coat. But there are some brands who are offering 2:1 resin, like as a casting resin, so that you can pour it in the mold. But they are very specific brands and they are on the expensive side also. So careful, like 3:1 is good for molds. 2:1 is, we generally use it on MDF or if we want to top coat anything, like when we, that scrubbing thing, and we remove the top layer, and then that finishing layer, we need that glass finish, then we use 2 is to 1. In most of the projects, when we use those acrylic names and all, when we create a nameplate, then we use 2 is to 1 as a top coat, final coating. And 3 is to 1 is a casting resin, which we can use it in the mold. There will be no issue. I have one video uploaded on my page. If you want, you can see that. I accidentally poured a little bit, I think, couple of leftovers of that resin, because I have a lot of resins. Like I have the brand which is, giving 2 is to 1 as a, like as a resin which we can pour it in the mold. So I just kind of like I was kind of confused, you can say that, or I just poured that in the mold and it got stuck. The mold is completely destroyed, the piece is destroyed, and and that piece was really nice. It was so vibrant. I loved that, but unfortunately, kharab ho gaya. Okay, which one is better if you're talking about? We actually use resin according to the like which kind of product you are making. So if you are doing it like on MDF, if you are making a nameplate on MDF or a wall clock with a very less thickness, if you want, like you have painted something and you want to make a top coat, or you want to just pour a top coat, then use 2 is to 1. But if you want to preserve something like these flowers and all, then you need 3 is to 1. Because if you pour 2 is to 1 on this, because when the mold is new, it is quite shiny, it is quite smooth. If you pour 2 is to 1, sometimes it will come out. You will face no issue. When the mold becomes old, then you face issue. So for deeper casts like this, 3 is to 1 is the better option. And for top layering, top coating, or pieces you are creating on MDF, you are sealing a picture or you are sealing a painting, use 2 is to 1, because that is a thicker one. And thickness is mentioned there. You can use it up to 2 mm thickness or 3 mm thickness. There is something written on the bottle also. If you check it, you will get the idea. And for 3 is to 1, if you check it, it is written like 10 mm or 12 mm pouring. That is the thickness of the layer you can pour at one time. Oh yes, I actually use Epoch. I have used lots of brands, but I find Epoch very, very, uh, they give a very good result actually. They are up to the mark. जो भी promise करते हैं ना, they are giving the result. Many people are dissatisfied. I don't know why, but I am fully satisfied. I use Epoch. It is readily available in the market, all the online platforms. So Epoch is quite good. Though I have other brands also, I have local brands also, which lots of people in Noida here, they are selling those local resins, which we use it in, what we say, in the industries and all. So they get the barrels and they do their own packagings and they supply it on the local stores and all. So I have those resins also, but most of the time I use Epoch only, especially for preservations and for projects which are having a transparent basis. I use Epoch, and they tend to yellow. That is the thing which I don't like. I think everybody don't like this thing. So go for Epoch. Epoch is a very user friendly, beginner friendly, whatever you want to call it. It's a very good brand. You can go for Epoch. Readily available, good quality resin. I have used 2 is to 1, 3 is to 1, all the casting resin of Epoch, all the types of resins they have introduced till now. I have used that. Though I have other brands also. What is that name? Bohrali something करके नाम है. I don't know the exact pronunciation. It's Bohrali. I have used their resin also. That is also quite good. So if you want, you can try that as well. But go for Epoch. It's good for beginners. So yes. Anything else you guys want to ask? Let me show you some of my projects. This tiny mug. Sure. So this is a beer mug, tiny beer mug. I've used resin, and this time when like lots of people ask me how you created those bubbles, I actually whisk that resin to create these bubbles. And if you're using 3:1 in such tiny pieces, you won't be able to get these bubbles. So use 2:1 if you are creating this kind of pieces, or if you want bubbles to be like shown in the final product. If you want those bubbles to show in the final product, use 2:1. That's the trick. 3:1 will not give that result. Okay, I have this also. What is this? This is Lipton iced tea. There's some eyes on the top and Lipton iced tea. Also, I have this bottle embedded in a Rakhi charm. This bottle is having strawberries and lemon inside. Couple of other things. This is the tiny one. Maggie. So I've created this pan as well, and these noodles and everything. This tiny, this is I think scale 12. This is not that regular scale which you see online, because Maggie fridge magnets are available online. Like lots of artists on Instagram are creating these pieces on their page. They are showing it. And yes, I do order molds from Amazon, and most of the time my molds are also custom made, and I ordered it from Instagram pages. There are a couple of Instagram pages I love it, and one of them is Atachi, the mold maker, and second one is Pallavi, I think. Hobby Hub by Pallavi, yes. Instagram. So these are the two which like create molds, and I love them. So you can try them as well. You won't be able to get those customized or those tiny good quality molds on Amazon. Amazon is good for regular molds, and especially if you want it like very quickly, because all these small businesses, they don't deliver products very quickly. They create it only for you. So okay. Oh, I got this needle. I lost it. It's 6 months back, and now I'm getting it inside this. Here's the tiny kettle. This kettle is also created by me. The handle is working. And yes, I have the lid also. Yes, this is the lid. I know this laughing emojis are coming from you, Soumya. Okay, guys, let's take some more questions. Anyone who wants to ask anything, please? Hi. Okay. I have lots of bottle collection also. Okay, somebody was asking me about. I'm good, thank you. In the last live, somebody was asking me about 3D printers. So I have a couple of examples today to show you all about the 3D printers. So yes, you can start 3D printing. It's a very good business. So I have created these Sharpies and I haven't shown it to anyone because I feel they are not up to the mark, but now when I'm looking at them, I find them really cool. So these are the tiny Sharpies. They're removable. So this you can 3D print. This is a product out of 3D printer, and I have handwritten them, hand painted them. So I find this quite cool. Dollhouse, for doll houses, they are very nice for miniature works. If you are creating like a room box or any custom work, you can definitely create these kind of pens from your 3D printer. So I like them. You can use your 3D printer like this. You can sell these tiny miniatures as well. So now next is this piece. This one is also 3D printed, and this is personally one of my favorite thing which I have printed till now. Though I have printed that what you can say, that balloon house, flying balloon house. Na, I have created a project uh, that is also sold out, but this is the one which is like 3D printed, and this is one of my favorites. And I was creating those roses in the live last time. So we can create a tree or a rose plant on this, and it will look beautiful. So guys, if there is any polymer clay artist or a clay artist or a resin artist, lippin artist, and if you want to ask anything regarding that, please go for it. We are going to end the live very soon. I'm just waiting for your questions. If you have any questions regarding my artwork, or if you want any help, or if you're doing any project or DIY, I'm not looking for a professional artist, but if you're a beginner and need some help, please ask, because I get lot of questions on my page. In the comment section it becomes really hard to answer everything. So that's why I started live around like 10:30 or 10. I usually come live, but today it's quite late, so I'm going to end the live very quickly. If you want to ask anything, please go for it. Right now I don't have anything to show. I have already shown you my couple of favorite works. This is the keychain I have. This is the old one, but I'll show you. Oops. It opens. So, okay, और इसके front में I have created, this is a very interesting project actually. So I'll tell you, अगर आप लोग बाद में जब ये live देखोगे, you'll be able to understand कि what I was telling. Let me clean it first. Okay, I have created this rose out of air dry clay. That air dry clay is also what you can say, homemade air dry clay, I think. Yes, it's a homemade air dry clay, that cold porcelain clay recipe you will get on YouTube. From that recipe I created this rose, and I tried to preserve it in resin. So that is a very good experiment. If you have air dry clay and you create your charms out of it, you can definitely preserve it, or you can coat it with resin to make it waterproof. So here you can see this rose. It's a beautiful rose, and I have preserved it in this kind of resin. And this is a keychain which you can, open, and you can place your picture. There's a picture and there's a quote. So yes, there are a lot of people who buy all these things. Lots and lots of people, because the work which I am showing you is incomplete actually. Like this one is a brooch, and many people love to wear it, and I usually create custom orders. So lots of people give orders. You can check out on my page, like VCREATE_TTGS, and there it is full of work, like what I have sold till now, all the custom work. And I have also not uploaded many of my projects there. So it will give you an idea that whether people purchase or not, or whether people buy or not. You'll get an idea. VCREATE_TTGS. Like, this is the working form. This is how people purchase things, like my miniatures as a earring. So that's how people purchase things. And most of the time they order it as a keepsake. So I make things and keep them or fix them inside a dome, like depends on the size of the project. Like this is the dome. I'll show you a cake. This is the third birthday cake, and I have created lots and lots of projects like this. It's a memory keepsake, it's a cake replica, and I created this and fixed it inside this glass jar. Jungle theme. I have created lots of them. You can check my page and you will be amazed to say कि lots and lots of people are giving orders to many of the artists, polymer clay artists, and these are actually plastic. These cakes are all completely waterproof. They are going to stay with you lifelong. So this particular clay is plastic, like any other thing. It's a plastic, I don't recommend people doing this, but it's a plastic and it's a waterproof also. So you can definitely spray it, clean it. This is not going to go anywhere. So that's the thing. And I also create coffee mugs also. Again, I don't have anything. Okay, I have this thing to show. This is a planter. I create planters also. You can, if you scroll down my page, like काफी नीचे जा करके, you'll be able to see those monster planters. And I have created lots of planters. And plant collectors actually purchase these planters from me, like cactus plant collectors. The value of those plants are around 10,000 or maybe 20,000. Sometimes they are 50,000 also. So they want a special planter for their pieces, for their exclusive plants actually. Okay, you are asking about this one, Anshika. You are asking about this piece. This is a planter. There's a hole inside. This is a ceramic planter, and this artwork is made out of polymer clay. This is a artwork, and it's a planter. Artwork इसके ऊपर किया गया है. If you are not getting me, I am a polymer clay artist. I have created this thing. That's what I'm telling you. I am an artist. I'm a polymer clay artist. I also do resin work. I'm a lip pen artist also. And miniature artist, you can say. I create a lot of miniatures. And right now I'm showing you an example of polymer clay, because this clay is waterproof. This clay is completely plastic. You can place it on like outside. And so yes, this is a part of my work which I'm showing you right now, because earlier I used to sculpt things but unable to show it properly to the viewers. So I just feel like let's answer the questions, because I get a lot of questions on my page and on my channel as well. Lot of comments, and it becomes really hard to answer those comments. So that's why. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye, good night. So guys, it's quite late now. I'm going to end this live. See you. See you again around 10:30. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Anshika. Thank you. Bye bye. You can check my page on Instagram. It's VCREATE_TTGS. Bye bye, guys. Thank you so much for being with me. Thank you for your support. Bye bye. Okay. Somebody is asking something. Let's. Okay, Ashutosh. Yes. Hi, Ashutosh. I was waiting for you. I have shown a lot of artwork today. Okay. Tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow, not tomorrow. Ashutosh Pandey, na, you were asking about miniature playlist or miniature tutorials for beginners. Na, last time when I was live, I remember I was, you were asking about miniatures. Okay, so maybe day after tomorrow I'll be live around 10 or 10:30. 10:30. Okay, guys, so it's quite late. Bye bye. See you. And then, okay, day after tomorrow we'll see you. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.